Hello everyone, Sensei Ichi here. Today we're going to talk about 3 different turning back kicks you can do on defense. On the ground, standing, and jumping in the air. So if you think you can handle it, stay tuned. Here we go. Alright, so now we're going to get into defensive back kicks. Defensive meaning my partner is going to be coming at me and I'm going to be throwing the back kick to stop them. So we call this counter back kick. We're going to interrupt our partner's stride. When they come at us, we're going to be stopping them in their tracks, waiting for them to be kicked, or even if I kick them in the arms or in the body, I'm still trying to get that reaction of them frozen. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to throw that frozen technique, so right when they're frozen in time, the door's open, boom, we can follow up and counter. We bring the target back in because since they are walking in at us, it might be a little more powerful, so you're going to need to adjust the way in which you throw your technique out. If you go too far out and you pop it too hard, you're really going to injure your partner, and again, we want to stay safe in training. We're going to train and start really close because I need time to catch up with him moving forward and me turning. If I start really close this way, I want to step kind of wide out this way, so I have him walking into me. If I start too far away and I start turning, he'll see that coming, we call that telegraphing, and then he'll stop. I want him to believe, again, sell this so that way he'll come towards me close enough so I can open him up to throw that back kick. So we train this, we're going to train a step and a turn and a kick. So again, we're working on quick timing here. Front foot is going to step back. The moment it steps, just like before, I'm going to look, turn, and kick at the same time. So he comes to me and I step, turn, 1, 2. If I wait any longer, he's going to hit me with the target, which will be his hands in the future. So if I wait too long and I go 1, stop, 2, boom, he's going to hit me on that 1 and then I lose out. So I want to make sure that I train it properly. It's okay in the beginning if he starts to go and I linger, I step a little wider. So that way I can give myself a little bit more of a gap so I can close it with that kick. So if I step wide on the 1, boom, and I throw the kick. By the time he realizes I'm going to do something, he's already getting kicked by it. And again, if someone's charging him, this will happen really fast. It doesn't give this guy a lot of time to be like, oh wait, this guy's kicking, I need to stop. So he'll already be so engaged in attacking that I'll catch him right in his tracks. He walks into me, step 1, boom, and I kick. Again, no time. It just step, go. Step, go. That's what I'm training. He comes in here, boom, and I'm throwing that back kick out. Nice and quick. That'll be the turning back, no jump. The next one we'll do is for jumping. When we do the jumping one, this works best if this person is charging in hard and fast. If he charges in slowly like this, which nobody really would, then it wouldn't work as well. But if he's going in, boom, and he's charging with punches, this will be the perfect time to throw it. It's not really going to be a high flying act because the higher you fly, the more he goes, hey, there's a guy up there. So we don't want to do that. We want to make it a little bit of a pop. So when I pop, the secret to success is instead of popping this way, because if I do that, he's just going to catch me, I want to be popping this way at an angle. So that way, by the time I jump back, he'll catch up with me in time and boom, I will land that back kick. So again, I want to start close, that way I can sell it. He needs to stay close to me, making him believe, I almost got him, I almost got him. I don't got him. I'm going to be leaning my body weight back, so I'm kind of giving myself weight to push this way. I don't want to be leaning hard and then jumping like that. I want to be leaning back with my back foot, keeping my head still up and jumping this way. I don't want to lean harsh with my head. So I'm going to be popping back this way. Shuffle, boom, I'm going to throw that back, okay? So again, he's going to be going at me, shuffle, shuffle, boom, and I'm going to be coming back and timing that kick. Again, notice the timing. Pop kick. There's no time in between because I don't want him to realize what's happening and then he stops and catches me in midair and throws me on the ground and it's just bad news. A good way to do it also is to be more in a defensive position. If I'm more neutral forward and I go this way, then I rock back and go, too much time wasted. So I recommend if you're gonna set it up, lean back just a slight bit. That way you're ready to go backwards. Cool. All right, so the last one's gonna be a drop turning back kick, which means I'm gonna be dropping to one knee and throwing the back kick. The great thing about this is, if you level change, the person will be all of a sudden like, where do they go? And by the time they realize that, that's when I'm taking them down. In this situation, the turn and the drop will be one and the same. So which means you need to train the drops. You gotta be really careful how you do it. So when I train the drop first, I'm gonna be training pivoting, dropping my hands, and making what we call a tripod. So when I train the tripod, I'm gonna be starting at my partner in a fighting stance. I'm gonna turn 180 degrees and I drop my front knee down to the floor. The moment I do that, my left and right hand are gonna be on either side of my knee, making the tripod. So hands down on either side, and I'm gonna be looking back at the target. From there, again, my foot pushes off the ground, kicks right into the target just like that. All right, so that'll be the drop portion. So I'm just gonna train that to start. Fighting stance, drop. Fighting stance, drop. Then I add the kick with it. Fighting stance, drop kick. Fighting stance, drop kick. And I'm working on the accuracy every time. It's almost like a switchblade. I drop, my hands drop, boom, and the foot goes out at the same time as the hand go down. That's why you need to have the tripod so you have balance there. This works better if the partner just comes at you and you just go right from fighting stance to drop. That way all of a sudden it's like a counter side, boom, and you just hit them randomly and unexpectedly. Boom, and I'm just gonna time it just like that. Okay, that's my idea. I've done it in sparring before and it has been successful. No one ever sees it coming. It's really great because people are just like, what? They didn't even see that coming. So this is the shock and awe campaign that I'm all about.
I really hope you guys got something out of that two-part series, both talking about offensive as well as defensive back kicks. I know in the comment section some of you guys have talked about how this is your favorite kick, so I really hope that you saw something in this that you didn't see before in your own kicks. If you have any questions about it, please leave in the comments below. Please click the thumbs up button if you enjoyed watching, and share this with everyone you know to let them know that back kicks are the way to go. So train hard, train well, and until next time guys, Tongsu.